Gosh, I forgot what day this is, and I left work today, thinking it was Wednesday, and tomorrow, Thursday, I would have to get set up for my Handy Hint show. But I just got a text from someone and said, Diane, are you not going live? It was like, what day is it? And I thought all day today it was Wednesday. And here it turns out to be, what day? It turns out to be, what day? It turns out to be Thursday. I'm supposed to be having a show, and you're all kind enough to show up. And I'm not at my store. I'm having dinner, and oh my God. I'm thinking some of you are wondering what happened to me and am I all right? Well, clearly, one of the handy hints that I could actually be using is to use a calendar. Now, I'm at home and I'm doing this on my phone, and I have no idea if I. Okay. Okay. Um, I don't even know what to say. Okay, am I back? Okay, Kathy is there. And thank you, Lydia, for sending me a text saying, Diane, where are you? Aren't you going live this evening? And I just thought it was Wednesday, not Thursday. And so I'm not even at the store set up. I don't know what to do, whether to just ramble on for a bit and say I'll have to do the helpful hints next week. My sincere apologies for getting my days wrong. Anyways, what have I been doing that would put me into such a confused state? Well, as you know, I did a pop-up event at the store last Friday and Saturday. And so thank you to those of you who shared the notice about that, as well as those of you who came by the store. I appreciate that. I have a really crazy busy couple of months coming up. Our store year end, our business year end is January 31st. But the last 4 days of January, I'm not going to be in town. I'm going to be going to the Toronto Gift Show. They keep changing the name, so let's just call it the Toronto Gift Show, and to see products, because I need to find things that you will enjoy, perhaps in future Shop with Diane shows. So I had all made my arrangements, booked the hotel and the flight and so on. But just before Christmas, in talking with one of our customers, I got this idea that, I really need to keep moving that clothing out the store door if I'm going to be able to sort of turn a page on what I'm doing, start a new chapter. And the idea of maybe I should do a pop-up store at Intercity Shopping Centre. And that seemed like a crazy idea, but let me explore that. So I did. And it was only this Tuesday where I finally got to see which space might be available, because as you can appreciate, there were tenants in the Intercity Shopping Centre that were set up for Christmas, and the mall management wanted to know whether they were going to continue or not. But it's only Tuesday that I was able to see the space. And besides that, one of their employees had gotten the flu, and that delayed things. Well, as of Tuesday, I have a space. You're going to hear it first. Well, I haven't signed the contract, but where I'm planning to go. And many of you, including me, haven't been to the shopping center for years. And so what space am I looking at? Well, if you were to enter the mall on the east side, and one of them sort of in the middle of the mall where Maurice's is, you can see the signage. If you enter that part of the mall and just look straight ahead, you'll see the Body Shop and Ricky's. But there is a space on the right hand of the Body Shop that I'm going to set up for about a month's time, a pop-up store, which originally I thought I was going to bring just the women's clothing and introduce it to a different audience, an expanded audience, and put some quality women's wear into the shopping center. But as I've been talking with people at the mall and people that have done pop-up stores, the idea of I should bring a number of our gift items too, including those cocktail bombs. And so I'm now starting to scramble on that one, because what did I say? I'm going to be away the 28th to the 31st of January, and I'm looking to move into the mall early part of February. And oh yeah, it's year end. So what does year end mean? It means that we have to do the complete store inventory and do the financial work so that we can get it to the accountant in February. What am I thinking? So is anybody there in the comment section? So you're getting an update here of why it is. I'm a little confused about what day it is. But so as I said, we did a pop-up at the store Friday, Saturday, and then on Sunday started to do the store inventory, trying to get a head start on it. And I've been working through that, and I was thinking by tomorrow I should have the entire main level of the store inventoried. That includes the stock room in the back. And then I was going to move into doing the second floor and then the basement. But clearly, if I've got my days wrong, I lost a day of prep time. Anyway, there are a number of you who have responded to my plea to give me a hand with the pop-up store in the mall. They're going to go to expanded hours, or they are now. So it'll be open 7 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I think it's 10 till 6. They're 10 to 7, 10 to 7. Thursday, Friday, 10 till 8. Saturday, 10 till 6. And Sunday, 11 to 5. Now, I calculate that to be 61 hours. And so I am going to run a marathon. And with the assistance of people like Lydia and Beverly and Debbie and Patricia, Heather, Glenda, Ivana, who have I missed? There's somebody else on my list. I'm sorry. But and I may need some others. Oh, Tracy as well. Tracy has been working casually at the store, helping me in Christmases and inventories in the past and so on since the store opened. She's the only other gal who knows how to use the till, the point of sale service, this point of sale system. So that'll be interesting. So what I'm going to do is before the 28th, get that inventory completed and get items packed up, ready for a move. So when I return on the 31st, a day or two, to really do what's a priority for year end and get the movers in and probably maybe 5 days or so to set up the store and then open. But of course, there has to be marketing and done. The space that we are looking at is a little dated looking and a little worn looking. and it doesn't have a change room. So I have my good friend Mark, who is going to come on Monday, and the two of us are going to look at the space again, and he'll figure out how to put a change room or two in place. So I could use your help, everyone, when we are there, and that is invite a friend or two and plan a get together and bring them to the mall. I know many of you have been wonderful, just wonderful over the years when people compliment you on the clothing that you're wearing, and you point out that you've got it from our store, whether you've called it Take a Hike or Take Two Boutique. It's been wonderful. You tell them where to get it, but unfortunately, most people don't respond when asked where to get the great stuff. And maybe coming into a smaller store is a little too intimate, a little scary. So I think planning an outing where you bring them with you, maybe you want to grab some lunch or grab coffee, but plan to meet up at the mall and come visit us at the store, and really need to get that stuff out the door. Oh, my mother is there. She's saying she's apologizing that she is late. Well, Mom, I even forgot what day this was, and I'm just having, look at my dinner. My dinner, it doesn't have a lot of color to it, but it is good and healthy. And I'm having dinner, and I got a text, a message from Lydia, said, I thought you were going live tonight. And I was thinking, live tonight? What day is it? And I thought it was Wednesday, and it turns out to be Thursday, and I should be in the store, and I should be planning to do a handy hint show, and I'm not there. So I apologize. I'm not ready to do the handy hints. I'll give you one, though. I'll give you one, which doesn't require a demonstration or a prop. And what is that handy hint? Well, one thing I've learned in clothing retail is that if the label for the wash instruction and size is not in the collar of your shirt, the back of the collar, look inside on the left side of the shirt. So as if you're wearing it the left side, and that is where the companies put their sewn in labels. And that has come in really handy. People have, when I've told them that, they said, oh my God, because they often cut out the tags in the back of the neck, and they have no idea where to look for those instructions. So you could do it right now, everybody. You can just go into the left side of your shirt and you can feel that the tag is there. So that is hopefully one helpful tip that doesn't require a prop. I was going to show you how to do a double zipper. I was going to show you how to tie laces, how to retie your laces should your heels be slipping in your shoes. Maybe you're getting a blister at the back, but I don't have a prop here at home to be doing that. I was going to show you some other tips, but instead it's turning out to be a me in a confessional telling you that I didn't even realize that it was Thursday. And Anne's just checked the tag in her shirt and said, it's there, the tag. And yeah, that not a lot of people know that, but I don't have a regular shopping show planned because, as I've been explaining, it is a very busy time where I have been getting an early start on doing our store inventory in preparation for year end, which is January 31st. But the last 4 days of January, I'm not going to be in town. I'm going to be going to the Toronto gift market to see what new products are out there. I'm not intending on buying a lot because I'm really trying to liquidate what I have in my store, but looking for ideas what I can bring in as the season progresses, so I have items to sell on the Shop with Diane show. If you're just tuning in, and I see some people are, is um, uh, that I am going to do not a pop in and shop event here at our store on McKellar Street. We're actually going to do a pop-up store at Intercity Shopping Centre. That's going to be huge. We're going to be pretty much moving our stock and fixturing over to the mall. And in less than a week of getting it moved and set up and getting staffed, we're going to run a store for probably about 4 weeks' time, and 7 days a week. And that'll be an opportunity to put our product in front of a new and expanded audience, putting some quality clothing into the mall. And I hope it will be an opportunity for you to plan a social outing, grab some of your friends who haven't been to our store to shop, and um, um, on our McKellar Street location, but maybe a little easier for them to get into the Intercity Shopping Centre. Now, it's been interesting because people think, oh, I don't go to the south side of the city. It's so far away. Well, the driving time from my store to Intercity, it's going to be handy for me, is less than 5 minutes. So I am not a long way from Intercity, and that's going to be really handy since I'll be easily working over 60 hours a week at the mall, not to mention the work that'll need to be done outside of the mall hours. So let's see if I can, oh, look at that. I'm using my phone at home, folks, because this is going to be good because maybe I can do a live show from the gift show when I'm in Toronto. That'll be fun. And since in February, we will be in Intercity Shopping Centre Thursday nights until 8 o'clock. It's how am I going to do the show? Well, I'm going to try to do the show from there, and it won't be a regular show. I'll make something up. Maybe I'll have a little fashion show happening, or maybe I'll walk through the mall with you. We're going to change it up, which will be interesting and fun. And winter could be feeling like a very long time. So throwing this into the mix keeps me busy, and I'll give you something to do as well. In the comment section, please let me know if you're planning to come visit us in the mall, and if you are liking this idea about bringing some friends along and coming to visit us there, do some shopping. It's I'm going to appreciate the help by some of our customers who are volunteering to become employees for a period of time while we're there. Now, say that we're running really well in the mall and we still have a little bit of energy and stock, which I hope is not the case. Here's a comment here. Kathy's just pointing out that Fran is loving the sweater she discovered in our rack. See, she picked that up as a Christmas gift. Oh my goodness. And here's Terry, who isn't so mobile this winter without the car on the road, but she's going to be planning to bring some friends along to the mall. Thank you, Terry. Appreciate that very much. I'm going to try to do as much marketing as we can. The other reason for going to the mall is putting us in front of audience that may know nothing about the store. It's hard to believe, running a business for 26 years and historically having done newspaper ads and radio ads and TV ads, newsletters. We even had billboards in the past where people have not heard of our store. So getting in front of the mall, into the mall, will introduce us to a new audience. Let me just see. Natalie is in Terrace Bay, and hopefully she'll get some days off to get to the city and shop. That would be awesome. And oh, look at this is the spirit. Come on. Anne is going to try to kidnap her Zumba friends to come to the mall. That would be awesome. Anybody else have some ideas on how to bring a new audience? So while they're we'll be there to be selling our goods, but I'd also like to be there to be talking up the Shop with Diane show, and hopefully expanding our audience, our community as well. Because people are missing out, I think, on a good thing, and lovely people that join in regularly. So this is not planning to be a long show. Clearly, I got off to a very late start, and I apologize. I really didn't show you the handy hints that I was planning. Okay, I'm going to put it. Brenda just picked up during our one of our pop in and shop events, picked up the big sheepdog puppet. And Terry, you know that puppet very well because you and Al have that puppet and named it Muggsy. But and Brenda almost wanted to keep it for herself, so it's off to her grandchild. My supper is cold. It is. Well, it's. I thought I was due for a healthy meal, so I have some. What do I have here? I have some salmon and some cucumber salad and something I tried the other day and I have some leftovers of is they call them cabbage steaks. So just cut up cabbage into like steak size, put a little olive oil and salt and pepper and put it in the oven to bake it. And it's really quite delicious. So I've and a little bit of mashed potatoes here from leftovers from before. Here's a message to you, Brenda. It's from Terry saying, enjoy the puppy. And Brenda has already named the sheepdog puppet, Sam. I'm going to bring the puppets to the mall too. What do you think? And got a conversation going on there. So I just felt that eat your dinner, warm it up. I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to go and heat up my dinner. I extend my sincere apologies for not coming to you with the show as expected, but I know you will forgive me. And maybe next Thursday I will do those tips and I will put Post-it notes everywhere letting me know what day it is next week. And I just think it's really important that we touch base as even though it's not a shopping show, but we as a community touch base that our week sort of has a marker of Thursday evening and our community comes together. So thank you all of you who tuned in this evening. And oh my goodness, thank you, Anne. And thank you for tuning in and being such a supporter. I will be doing some live viewings randomly when I'm at the Toronto Gift Show. I might even pop in when we're doing the move to the mall. I'm going to try to keep those Thursday evenings going just as an update. And let's see. Here it says, don't sweat the small stuff. It's all good to change it up once in a while. Yes, it is. And something I put on a Facebook story, it said, if you do, if you only do the simple things in life, life is hard. But if you do the hard things in life, life is simple. I kind of like that. So I am going to do a hard thing by trying to get all this work completed, show up at the mall, but there's nothing more fun than having a project and working with others and putting something out there, and it's going to be a hoot. So good night, everyone. Thank you. And I'll see you soon. And I'm going to warm up my dinner. Okay, good night.